If you're an empath and people constantly come up to you telling you their problems, then watch this video. For as long as I can remember, people have always come up to me telling me their problems as if I was their therapist. I'm talking about friends and loved ones as well as strangers. I'm talking about people way older than me. The reason that this happens a lot to empaths is because we have a very healing energy. Check out my video titled, "What is an Empath?" for more. I'll link it down below. Back to what I was saying, people come to empaths for healing on some level, and you don't have to be a healer. You don't have to call yourself a healer. Even just your energy, your aura helps people heal and helps them to open up to release things that maybe they bottled up inside, which is how you help them heal. Another reason that empaths attract people who telling them their life stories is because when they tell us their life stories, there's something in that story that we need to see. It needs to be in our awareness. It could be that there's something that you need to see in that person that's a reflection of yourself, so that's the way for you to cultivate greater self-awareness. Or it could also be that by you being there for that person, hearing them out, giving them some support, you can then afterwards relate that back to something that you're going through within your own life that you're then able to find the answer to, the solution to, because you know how sometimes you can be so good at giving other people advice and support on what their problems are, but you're not really good at doing that for yourself. Well, having these people come up to you with their problems and giving them advice will a lot of times be directly connected to a situation you're going through, so then you can kind of use the advice you gave them for your own self. Another reason that people come to empaths to tell them their life stories is to fulfill a soul contract. So for some reason, before you incarnated, you made contracts to meet that person at that point in time to give them support, guidance, whatever that they needed as an empath to help them with their journey. Now, if you get triggered by having people constantly come up to you telling you their life problems, I have something I want to share with you. I think it was by the time I was in my late teens or early 20s, I used to get so annoyed with people coming to me telling me their problem. And now as a psychic healer and a coach, I understand why it triggered me so much. The reason is that the inner child in me felt so angry and triggered because when people would come to me with their problems and I would help them, the inner child felt like, oh my God, that's not fair. Why do I constantly have to be there for people? Why do I constantly have to hear them out and support them? Nobody was there for me. Nobody ever listens to me. Nobody supports me. Nobody is there to hold me. So why do I have to do this for other people? So if you get angry and upset too that people come to you with their problems because you're an empath and you attract them like a magnet, then chances are you have a wounded inner child you have to connect with, and you have to be there to support them with their emotions, to witness them, to hold space for them. Because people still come to me today with their problems, but I don't feel triggered anymore. That's because I'm regularly doing my inner work, so my inner child doesn't feel stifled in any way. Follow me if you want to learn how to become an empowered empath, and go check out my profile for past videos.